Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using The Gilded Tarot by Cyril Marchetti. The companion book is by Barbara Moore, in case you're a fan. And the website is llewellyn.com, I believe. I believe the updated website is usgamesinc.com. So if you want to search that out, feel free to enjoy as you feel fit. Supportive Oracle Cards, Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Website I have in the back of the book is hayhouseradio.com. Feel free to freeze frame on that if you want it. I believe if you take out the word radio, you still end up, I think you end up with the direct website, but if you go to hayhouseradio.com, there's probably a link to direct it back to the main site, I'm assuming. How old is this? I think this is a while back. Actually, 2013. Yeah, it's not that old. So who knows? That might work. Of course, you can use a search engine to search up Sandra Ann Taylor and Energy Oracle Cards if you want to. Naturally. What do we have for Leo? Woo! The Sun card. First card out. Well, we like that, don't we? That's my favorite card in the whole deck. In the tarot decks, that's my favorite card. I always feel like that's just kind of like, I shouldn't say guaranteed good ending, but it's, you can't really diminish it. Even if it's upside down, it's still good, usually. I know I say that and I'm like, I quiver. I'm like, all right, don't prove me wrong, Tarot. Don't prove me wrong. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move? Okay. The advice that's starting right off, that's the first thing. What's in your best interest is to not change. And Leo changes. Like, you guys change quickly. Like, if you want this to have the outcome you originally looked for, which I feel like is very important to you, make sure you don't change. Don't change right now, at least. So, like, if you want to move, but you're like, I don't really know where to move to. Like, I feel like if that's the big question, should I move, should I not move? Don't move. But do other things in your life to keep you happy. Maybe travel a little bit, but keep your same residence. Travel a little bit more. You know, get some projects done, maybe upgrade the place you live to make it more enjoyable for you, change some things with it. But don't, like if, for example, if you're thinking, should I move, should I not move, instead of moving, upgrade what you have, travel more, don't actually move, don't change your residence, just as an example, you know. There's another card backing this up, the Hierophant, which is a very earth card, staying where you are, keeping what you know, staying with the processes. It's like a regimented card. Could be very dogmatic, which may feel very dogmatic to you. But if you stay bonded to what you currently have, that's where your Sun card lies. If you change, I feel like if you change whatever it is, for some of you maybe it's a job. Kind of like, well, this job isn't bad, but maybe I'm kind of bored with it. Stick with what you have. The Sun card stays where you are. If you leave, I feel like that might be the problem. That might be a problem. One of the reasons they're saying stay with where you are is because opportunity is coming for you. Opportunity is coming for you. Action is coming towards you. The wheel is coming. It probably won't be here. For wherever you're watching this, like this reading is valid from wherever you're whenever you're watching it. I would say it's going to be a good month, and then opportunity is going to change your circumstances. When that comes in, that's where your bounty also comes in. The best bounty, the one you're really looking for. So it's kind of like hold off for now, so something really great could come. So, not to make this more complicated, but I feel like I'm gonna. If we're gonna do that moving analogy again, because that's fun. Don't move right now, but when in a month comes in, who knows? You might have an offer for something that you've always wanted, or something that you're like, I can't pass that up. The better offer might come in a month. So like saying, hold off now. Don't do it now. Wait for now. So something really bountiful, really good for you, really the great outcome you really want comes your way, so you're ready for it when it comes your way. If you end up, like, for example, selling your house and going somewhere else, and then you're like, you've just closed on the last one, and then you find something you really want, you might end up with too many, I don't know, you may not get a chance to do what you want to do. You might get kind of stuck. There's something else. Like, what else? Because I see, like, something's good. What's up with this stress? There's a little bit of stress around you for right now. What is that? You know that you're going to change. And I feel like you got the Three of Cups and the Death card with the Five of Cups, which is telling me there's a lot of pressure around you to make some type of change. And I feel like where I'm standing is like sooner or later there is going to be a change. For example, if we're going to use the move situation, which is just an example, just an analogy. I mean, this could be work related very easily. I'm going to move. I'm going to go. Sooner or later, I'm going to go. And I feel like Leo isn't one to sit around and wait. They're like, well, now that I know that I'm going to go, daylight's a wasted. Let's get it done. I know this seems ironic, but they're saying, do something else for now. Upgrade what you currently have. Now is not the time. Let a good month pass. Wait for other opportunities, better opportunities. You deserve the best if you're going to change, right? We don't want mediocre. If we're going to leave this, we don't want to go to a better, we don't want to go to a sane, we don't want lateral movement. We want upgrade. We want upgrade. Bide your time so you get your upgrade. You deserve the upgrade. Let's get the upgrade, right? Hold on and wait. Alright, so there's... Be careful of other people, too. I don't want to say misery loves company, but I just did, so there's that. It doesn't mean these people are bad, by the way. You might have well-intending... misery loves company. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know. I keep saying it, though, clearly. Six of Wands and the Judgment. Be careful about what works for somebody else. You could get stuck with something that you don't want. Yeah, sure, maybe it works for somebody else. Doesn't mean it's going to work for you. You know how this works. You know how you are. What does that mean? I'm a Pisces, so I'm going to use Pisces as an example because I'm a Pisces. So I'm not downgrading Pisces. I am a Pisces. But Leo and Pisces, very, 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 very different. You fire, this, that. You get a lot done. You're just a dynamo. Pisces is like, we're going to take our time. We like to dream. Those energies don't match. I accept that. I usually like Leos, but I'm just like, I realize I need to have a little bit of distance. Like, to work with a Leo, y'all burn me out. Like, in 2 seconds. I won't make it. I won't make it. I accept that. Y'all are dynamos. Cool. I feel like I just kind of stay out of Leo's way. I feel like that works better. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna stay out of your way. I just know that's better. I know my limitations. So that's the point, though. I do something for. I might make a cake, and I might take my time and fiddle with this and fiddle with that, and think about this and dream about that. I'm gonna drive you nuts. I would drive you nuts. You'd be like, just do it. Just do it. By the time I was done thinking about it, you'd have 5 cakes made. And you'd be like, what are you doing? Pisces, what are you doing? I feel like that's what you're doing. I'm saying that as a Pisces, just in case there's somebody cross-watching as a Pisces. I just know that Pisces and Leo, we do things so differently. If you had to work with me, you'd probably like, really, James? Oh my God, really? I've made 5 cakes and you're just thinking about it still. What's going on? So the point is, what works for them doesn't mean it's going to work for you. I don't know about this misery loves company question. Because I'm wondering if you follow them, I don't feel like it'll go well. I just don't feel like it won't go well. And maybe they're going to find that what they chose they didn't really want. I don't know. What's for them is for them. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Just what's for them is for them. It's not for you. When the right thing comes your way, you get really good connections, the door to personal happiness. The 5th chakra, I feel like there's a lot going on. There's a lot of communication. I keep thinking misery loves company. Be aware of that. If you have somebody who complains a lot, don't go their direction. Even though you may like them, but you're like, yeah, but they complain a lot. Sometimes I just distance myself from them. That's how I deal with that. Just keep that in the back of your head. Because there's other people around you who you match better, who are quick, fast, very fire-like. It doesn't mean they are fire. They don't have to be a fire sign, but they move quickly. They think quickly. They, realize who you're listening to. Because I feel like there's people around you who don't really match that you like. You like them, but they don't really match how you do things. It's how you live life versus how they live life. if you don't really match their style of living, but you're cool with them, which is great, be cool with them, but don't follow them. Wherever they're going, that's for them. But then there's the same group, but there's a section of this group where you do match with them. They move fast, you move fast, that works. See what they're doing, ask them the right questions, kind of follow that. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, I hope that makes sense. How are you going to know who to follow? I hope that makes sense. I have a feeling you're all going to catch on to what I'm saying. Strength. Yeah, people like you. People who live like you. Seven of Wands. People who, like, when they get themselves into something, maybe it's a little bit difficult, but they fight their way out, and they don't really have a hard time doing that, as opposed to other people. These are people who make quick decisions, change quickly, they're very malleable, they change with things, they like things that are up in the air. They like things that are up in the air. They like things that are up in the air. See, I'm a Pisces, that doesn't resonate with me, but for you, I think it would. Because it's kind of like, if it's a little bit bubbly and pop here and there, it's like, yeah, but that's fun, and I can handle that, and I can fix it. It's cool. That means more opportunity. The fact that it's a little bit discombobulated is not a problem for you, because you're like, yeah, but that means there's a lot of opportunity, and I'll make this work. I'll make this awesome. Follow that group. Follow the group that kind of feels about things the way you feel about things. People that you could, like, literally work side by side, and they're like, cool, we can work side by side. They kind of work it the way I work it. That's great. You may have people around you who very much you like, but like for me, I like Leos. I do. But I realize as a Pisces, I step out of their way, I get out of their way. They're going to do what they need to do, and I'm going to get in their way, and they're not going to like that. So I stay out of their way. So I would say a Leo shouldn't really follow the way I do things, because it's not going to work for you. I have a different way of living life. Cool with Leos. Leos are awesome, but I know, like, they have to live their life. I'm going to live my life. It's cool. Nobody's harm. No harm, no foul with anybody. Try to follow the group that, like, does things the way you do things. These don't even have to be people that you necessarily get along with, but you jive with that way of doing things. Does that make sense? I feel like it's just kind of follow people that make sense to you in that sense. Like, I feel like you get it. I feel like you get it. Maybe it's just me who doesn't get it. Two of Swords and the Sun card. When you think about the direction people are going, I feel like you know how you would fix something. The 19 is like the Sun card, which you have over here. The Two of Swords is telling me, just because you like people, don't follow. Just because it's good for somebody else doesn't mean it's good for you. Don't look at just like they're having a good time. Look at who's having a good time. Like, I feel like there's a few people in front of me, and they're all happy. Maybe one's got a great amount of money, one has a lot of leisure time, one is doing a lot of traveling. You're like, that money, that looks great. Look at who's got the money. Do they live life the way you live life? Keep that in mind. Look at the person that's traveling. Leos tend to like to travel. Not always, I know that. They tend to, though. Wait a minute, how are they living their life? And they like traveling, I like traveling. Maybe that's better for you. You know what I mean? Look at who's doing it. I did my best, I think, with how I can. Hopefully it made sense. I hope it did. I hope it did. I hope it didn't go dud. I hope I didn't dud out on this one, but, you know, I hope it did. If I put my teeth back in. I love a Pete. Because I feel like that's the key to finding your success here. Hold off. Step back. Wait. And then when the right opportunity comes your way and the right people who also do things the way you do things are succeeding, those are the ones you follow. Don't follow the ones you just like because you like them. Because I feel like they're different. It's just cool. Nothing wrong with that. But they do things differently. That's not going to be your thing. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to let it go here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.